What's going on, guys? My name is Joey Franzo with Flex Training Systems, and today, back with another training vlog. Wanted to cover a couple different topics in this video. So there's going to be a little bit more transition between sets, such as the setup that you see before you. Alrighty, so let's get right into it. One of my clients asked a question, and quite a few people liked his comment. And it was pretty much in regards to, sinking the bar into your chest on the bench press versus kind of just stopping the bar at your t-shirt or singlet, whatever. This is definitely going to be something you're going to want to play with on your own to figure out what works best for you. I'm going to talk about my experience and then kind of go over both. So whenever you sink the bar, or when I sink the bar into my chest, because because of the way my sternum is set up and where I'm dropping the bar, and as I've gained weight trying to for those who don't know, I am going 120 for the Arnold. I just switched from Saturday to Friday. This frees me up on Saturday and allows me to handle more lifters and be there for some of those really close matchups. But yeah, so now that I am a 120 for this meet, a light 120, I will say. So my sternum is kind of high in that, when I arch, I can drop the bar right on my sternum, and we never want to drop the bar. We want to kind of just control it down, let the bar sink into your sternum. What that's going to do is build a lot of pressure up against the bar. So, as you guys know, your rib cage can obviously flex. It's round. And when you apply pressure to your rib cage, it's going to want to push back up against whatever is pushing on it to maintain its shape, its form. Your sternum obviously protects many vital organs. So it's a very strong, durable structure. And essentially we're taking, I'm going to speak, so I'm benching over 400 pounds in this video for a couple reps. You guys will see. But anything over, I want to say like 350, you're really 330 maybe even. You're really going to get a benefit from sinking, and I would say that effect is amplified the bigger the weight and the bigger the individual. So, what's the benefit of sinking? You're getting a lot of pressure built up against the bar. That's just your sternum and your body just trying to maintain its shape. And then once you reverse that weight, you wanna fire off into the bar, and now you have not only your body kind of thrusting your weight into the bar, but you have your rib cage pushing up against the center. If you guys watch some of my pauses here, you'll see that I have really, really good control, even with high loads. And in meets, I've paused 440 for like 4 seconds before. I don't really have issues with stability, and obviously the more stable you're going to be, the stronger your bench is going to be. I cannot stress the importance of the setup. Your bench press setup is absolutely everything. You have to have a solid setup. If you want to bench big weights consistently, that's why I do a lot of pause benching for higher reps. Sets of 8, 9, 10, just pausing every single rep. You have to learn to fight through that tension. Don't avoid that tension. That tension is what's going to save you if you get a ref that's going to give you a long pause. It's just going to help you build a ton of confidence. Obviously do it with loads that make sense. So right here we're getting into this is 319, so I have my girlfriend Tina giving me a lift off. Added the belt a few sets ago, and it was raining this day. It was really, really cold, and you're gonna see here I take a couple extra. This is 363. I take it for 2 singles, because I'm using the kilo plates, so the jumps that I'm making are a little bit different than what I would normally do for pounds. but felt decent. As you can see, we got a nice little arch going, and then right where we drop the bar, sink in a little bit, push right up. That still didn't feel too good, but you guys are going to see here, I actually hit a couple PRs today. If you plug my PRs into the 1 rep max calculator, it's going to be under or just at my current max, but this is all pre-taper. I've never hit anything in training that dictates that I'm going to hit X amount on the platform, except this one time I doubled 454 and then ended up hitting 463 on the platform. So that was one time. Here we have 386, I believe, 385 point something. The plan today is to do triples, 6 triples, but 6 triples or 18 reps, with something over 365 pounds. So as you can see, each rep we're sinking, getting a nice little pop off the chest. And what is this, 402 here? We are going to take this for a nice smooth triple. I put my index finger just outside the ring. I'm using gangster wraps, as you guys can see. Really trying to make sure that my setup is as tight as possible here. And I'm squeezing the bar as hard as I possibly can. This kind of helps with some of the pain associated with benching. Like I said, my bench is very, very uncomfortable. That second pause was kind of quick. That third pause was much better. I'm using, calibrated plates, calibrated everything, and that bar is not really going to whip, so it's much easier to pause the weight, let the weight stop jarring around, come to a complete stop, wait for the press command, and press it up. This is 391 here. Gonna take this for a smooth set of 5. Supposed to do triples today. My girlfriend was like, go ahead and do 5. I was feeling okay, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and hit it for 5. Like I said, we want 18 reps over 363. We are still on track to make that happen. There's a little bit of movement in my hips, but the butt, I'm a hefty guy. My butt's not gonna really come off the bench, and if it ever does, Tina doing dips. What are you doing, Tina? If it ever does, I just widen my feet and get my hips. I have a lot of tension on my hips when I do this, and get my my heels back behind me, and that just helps me, transfer power from the ground into the bar. So 474 here. I was feeling kind of toasted after that last set of 5. So we got the 405 for 3, 402 for 3. I've never done. Then we got the 391 for 5, and I was starting to feel good, starting to feel a bit more warm. Just took some of those heavier sets to get going. If you guys can tell, I'm wearing my single prong belt. Super tight, super tight. Some people say, they don't really like benching with a belt, but I like the best belt single prong because it allows me to arch as much as I want while squeezing me. This is going to push, literally push your stomach up towards the bar. So you're going to get even more out of the reversal. Just trying to take advantage of that sink, dropping kind of fast on some of these. Make up for it by pausing a little bit longer. So the next thing I wanted to talk about was keeping in accessory movements, getting close to a competition. And the main reason I'm doing this, and I do this with a lot of my lifters, is because the benefit that we get from those accessory movements, if we take them out too early, we're going to lose that benefit. So it's kind of like, what's the point of even doing it if you're just going to lose the adaptation come competition time? Do you ever notice, or you ever hear people say, it's like, man, I was so strong, 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, 5 weeks ago, whatever. I don't know what happened on the platform. Part of that has to do with just overall volume tapering too early, but This is something I've been experimenting with for quite a while now, a little bit over a year. Just like, you'll hear a lot of guys taking out accessories, adding in more competition lift. Whereas I think you need to find the right combination and kind of tweak things the closer you get to the meet. If you need more calm style stuff, do that. If you need more accessories, do that. So this is, close grip benching here, or what my close grip bench is. And I really just have always used the close grip as a, solid accessory. I'm only doing it twice a week right now. And 2-3 times a week, it's not going to matter that much. I don't even go that heavy. This is only 231, I believe. And just making sure that I'm really feeling the medial head of the tricep. Like, the last rep of these does not look hard. But we really want to, like I said, maintain the benefit that we get from the accessory movement by keeping it in a little bit closer to competition. About a week out, 10 days out, 14 days out. There are a lot of accessories that I will drop. But this is something that I especially notice with my squat. If I pull out, my high bar and my front squats a little too early, my low bar squat starts to feel funny. I start just feeling a little overly posterior chain dominant, and I have genetically very big quads, so it makes no sense for me not to just try to add more muscle wherever we can and utilize those bigger muscles. Again, so we have just some quick dumbbell curls, hammer strength or hammer grip curls here, and yeah, guys. So when it comes to pausing and sinking, like strict pausing, like right on your t-shirt, or sinking, you got to play with it. I don't really like strict pausing because you're going to burn a lot of energy trying to get through that. I am a sinker. I definitely like sinking into my chest and getting the benefits of doing that. And then keeping in accessory movements, we want to keep those in closer to competition so we can maintain those benefits. It's kind of the whole philosophy behind daily undulating periodization. Why do we undulate rep ranges? Because we want to maintain those benefits. If you pull them out too early, then what's the point of even doing them in the first place? But yeah, guys, I just want to say thank you so much to everybody watching. I really appreciate all the love I've been getting over the last couple weeks. I really hope to see some of you guys at the Arnold. If you feel this video, do so. Go ahead and give it a like. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you in the next video.